Hello, hi and welcome. Thanks for joining me for another bite-sized session, just 10-15 minutes just to limber up mainly the spine and the legs today. So just join me shaking arms, legs, freeing up our energy, getting it flowing. Before we begin, giving the shoulders a roll, softening the knees, releasing the neck. Okay, and then bring your feet hip distance apart. We're going to do short sequence for the spine firstly. So if you pick your toes up, spread them, and then place them firmly down. Soften the knees, engage the core, feel some lift through the thighs, lift out at the waist, lengthen through the spine. Allow the crown of your head to lift upwards to the ceiling. Relax your arms by your sides. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Okay. So here we are in mountain pose, our base standing posture. Just take a moment to close your eyes and connect with your breath. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm, because we're going to work with that. We're going to follow the breath. The breath isn't going to follow our movements. Our movements are going to follow the breath. Okay, so when you feel ready, take your hands into prayer position by your heart. Open your eyes. And then on your next in-breath, take the arms up. Keep them in front of the body to be kind to your shoulders. And reach upwards, breathing freely here. And then when you're ready to breathe out next, make one arm longer than the other and take yourself over to one side. Feeling a stretch down the sides of the body. Pause and breathe freely here. And when you're ready to breathe in again, bring yourself back up, lift up again, and then on your next out breath, we're going the other way. Check in with the neck, make sure it's comfortable, feel free to keep the head moving. Breathe in again, come back, lift up, and then as you breathe out, soften the arms, bring them down, all the way down, transfer them to the front of your thighs, and then bending the knees as much as you need to, come into a nice forward fold. Feeling a stretch down the back of the thighs. Pause here. Breathing freely. And when you're ready to come back up, bend the knees some more, tuck your chin in and uncurl from the base of the spine. Once we get to here, take the arms out to the sides. Breathe in, lift them back up, stretch, and then lower back to your starting position. Okay, for the twist now, when you're ready to breathe in, turn the hands to face forwards. And when you're ready to breathe out, extend the arms forwards. Breathe in again, and on your next out breath, twist. Taking the arm back. Pause again if you wish, before coming back on your in-breath and going the other way on your next out. Breathe in, bring yourself back to center, reaching up, lengthening, fingertips to toes, and then soften and fold forwards once more. Pause here again if you wish, before making your way back up, all the way up, and lowering the hands. Okay, and the final move is the back bend. So we'll begin again by taking the arms up overhead, and then turn your palms to face forwards and separate the arms. Take them back as they come down, giving yourself a good chest stretch at the same time. And then when your arms come down, rest them on the base of your spine. Breathe in, lift up, engage your core, and as you breathe out, ease yourself back a little, keeping the head facing forwards, allowing your hips perhaps to come forwards too. And then breathe in, lift up, take the arms up one final time, final stretch, and then drop the hands down into your heart. Okay. And then we're going to do some leg stretches. So if you have a chair handy, have the back of the chair facing you and step back on one leg. Okay, press the heel into the floor, make sure both feet are facing forwards. Front knee bent, back leg straight, and just push the calf away to give it a really good stretch. If you haven't got a chair, we can take the hands perhaps onto the hips and just draw the shoulders back and the elbows towards one another and stretch the chest muscles at the same time. And then release. Just turn your back foot out, toes turned out to about 45 degrees. Breathe in, take the arms overhead, stretching up, spreading the fingers gives the whole pose a much more energizing feel. Looking forwards or possibly looking up, and then float the arms back down. Let's do the same on the other side. Calf stretch first, so your feet are parallel. Check particularly the back foot to make sure that that is facing forward. That's the one that has a mind of its own and tends to turn out to the side. Press that back foot firmly down. Relax arms, shoulders, keep your core strong. Press into the back heel. A few breaths here. And then turn the toes of the back foot out. Keep the rest of the body facing forward. Keep the front knee bent as you reaching up, reach up. Spreading the fingers perhaps in a kind of warrior two pose. Arms nice and wide to be kind to your shoulders. And then float the arms down. Bring the back foot to face to join the front. And we'll come away from the chair now, or you could bring your chair round in front of you. And we'll come into a wide forward bend just to give the backs of the legs a bit more of a stretch. So soften the knees, hinge forward with a flat back from the hips, and then either rest your hands on your thighs or take them to your shins, or maybe take them to the floor. Relax head, neck and shoulders here. Remembering to bend the knees and keep them as bent as they need to be while still feeling some stretch in the hamstrings. And then for the inner thighs, just bend one knee. Maybe take the hands across, or you could rest, you could be higher up and rest on the top of the thigh. Feet stay facing forwards and the stretch is on your inner thigh here. And then we'll come back up to centre and go over to the other side. And come back to centre again. Just place the hands down as you walk the feet towards one another. Bend the knees some more, tuck your chin in and slowly uncurl and come up. Okay. And then just one final stretch for your legs. So if you've got a chair, have the seat of the chair facing you. Come close to your chair to begin with. Bend your knees, place your hands on it and step back with one leg. Okay. So your front knee's over your ankle and the chair should make sure as well that the knee doesn't come further forward and your back heel is lifted and we're pushing that back heel away to stretch this muscle at the front of the hip. If you haven't got a chair or you don't want to use one, you could be down here, hands on the floor. Or if you're happy to kneel, you might want to lower your knee to your back knee down and stretch here or come up to here. Okay, so all of these will do the same thing. Really good because these muscles get tight just from sitting down actually. Okay, short and tight, so it's a good way of stretching them out and it can contribute to lower back pain. So when you're ready to come up, use your chair or use your hands on the floor. Tuck your back toes under and bring your back foot forward. Let's do the same on the other side. Stepping back. Options again to stay here. To come to here. Fingertips on the floor. Or, of course, lower your back knee. Lift head and shoulders. And when you're done, tuck your back toes under, hold the chair if you need to, and bring your back foot to meet your front. Slowly uncurl the spine and bring yourself all the way back up. So hopefully that's just helped to keep your legs stretched out, keep your back nice and supple. Join me again frequently. Namaste. Take care.